I am responsible of my choices. I am responsible of the direction of my life, no matter what. I will create the balance. Let me stop here. What is balance for you? What do we understand as balance? You can be at the crest of something and you have a perfect balance. If you watch a bird, no matter what is, they have the balance. Why? Because they know they can fly. If something happens, they have to open their wings. So you have resources. You have the extension. You have available the tools for you to create better choices. Choices are what will reflect your intentions. So if I choose what supports life, if I say no to distractions, to attachment, to the ego programming without questioning, just assuming that life will resolve and reveal things without me getting involved. If I choose to say no with that, I'm saying yes to wisdom, to development, to advance and expand the utility of the mind. There is a saying that says, mind is powerful. Mind is powerful. The mind has the capacity to reflect what is going on. I will stop here. If you don't believe that you believe in your Creator, your absolute essence, the expansion, the what we came from, don't even start. That is the truth. I serve as an holistic coach, which means if you want me to show and teach you how to achieve something, that's not me. If you want me to show you how to have a good shape, to be healthy and strong, only that's not me. If you want me to share with you and teach you from my humble knowledge how to express love in life, only that's not me. Now, if you join those pieces together and you create a balance, then Roslyn Method, this channel is for you. Why? Because I'm going to know where if I am not present with life, if I'm not supporting life, if I'm not constructive, I'm not in life. So spirituality, the meaning for me, the traduction, the way to create a bridge between you and I so you can flow information and understand, spirituality, the spirit, the soul is life. Where there's the soul, the mind has a straight and narrow direction, and the body reflects the well-being, the energy. So what is life? Life is balance. It's perfect. It's exact. It's love, compassion, energy, forgiving, non-competitive. Life contributes, allows you to grow. Where there is life, there is expansion. Why are we aging? Life supports us for that to happen. Life provides. So when you become life, when we become life, we provide, we become, we support, we create. So one of my favorite manifestations is I manifest love. And I stick to it because love brings the balance. So a balanced life will differ because obviously is subjective. We all have different glasses, different perspectives, different wants and needs and values, and the meaning changes. For a kid, maybe his meaning is joy, is fun, is to express what he is. For a teenager, maybe his meaning is to achieve something, to get something. For an adult, maybe his meaning or she's meaning is to resolve problems. For an old person, maybe the meaning is just enjoying, accepting, open, giving. That's when it seems like old people, they slow down. It's the reflection of the nature of what exactly life is. You can slow down at any age in your life. We don't need to go to the top of the mountain to experience the experience. That's a bonus. That's an extra. So Rosalind Method, the intention of this channel is that I want to coach in an holistic form where we give the balance of each of them. So if I study anatomy to understand, to be a coaching in the realm, on the field of health, I will need the balance of the mind, understanding the psychology behind the behaviors. And I will need the balance with the spirit, which is life, the soul. Now, I choose to follow the path of the spirit in a subjective way, in a pragmatic and obvious way. So, if I'm feeling peace, which is for me my highest value of life, then I'm connected to life. You want to understand life? Go to the nature and just stay. Go to the beach and just stay. Go for a walk and just stay. Play with yourself and with others and just play. Make love be love. Allow it, don't stop it. Feel how you feel with the generosity of giving. So you want balance in your relationship? Just bring love to the relationship. People are surprised. It doesn't work. Wow, Ralph, it's impossible. People are difficult. We are difficult. We are closing the doors. That's why it doesn't work. If we focus on just nourishing the relationship from ourselves, it is impossible to be separate. The absence of love will bring separation, positions. You have families, couples, friends with yourself that you feel separate. So how do you want light if you are not under the light? How do you want light if you are separate and far and there's a distance between you and the light? How do you want peace if you are far from peace? That is exactly what happens. So how do you want balance if you don't know what you are putting in one of them? So if I have a good shape, someone will come, oh, Ralph, you have a good body, you have a six-pack. Then what? Is it enough? Am I done with that? Because I look good? And I look good for who? Because I might be destroyed within. I might be lost and broken within. There might be darkness in me because there's no light. I'm far from life. I'm selfish. I resent. I am loving the pride of knowing that, I by myself, I did this. So there's no balance. If you come to me and you say, oh, wow, you're very intelligent. Oh, yeah, I am. Yes, I'm very smart. I am smart. I had to spell, they had to teach me how to spell my name. This t-shirt has been made by someone. I don't know how to produce this t-shirt. I don't even know what is behind the phone. So I'm smart? Nah, I know nothing about life. I know about which stories, what they have told me. I only know when I am spirit, when I am soul, when I am life, when I am the experience of the experience. That's when I know. So I'm not smart. I am capable of translating the abstract, transforming it, squeezing it into intelligence. Yes, as you. There's no difference. We have the possibility of using the mind as a positive magnetic tool to attract wisdom. That's wealth. Wisdom is wealth. The best investment for the mind is wisdom, with love, with humility, with acceptance and openness to know that the mind is limited. I cannot explain why I'm here, what created me from the mind. Science is hypothetical. It's not the absolute truth. The absolute truth, I need to transcend and go to the spirit, to life. Explains himself without language. Now I move to the third round. What is soul? Imagine if you are a wave in the sea and you look at the rest of the wave, you say, look at these stupid waves. And then all of a sudden you dissolve. You become the whole, the one. So the wave will say, I'm powerful. But you are powerful because you belong to the highest, the expansive density of water. That's why you are powerful. And you are reflecting the capacity of that power. That is spirit. That is life. So with humility, you transcend. You go straight to life. And you understand that life supports. Life lifts. It is a selfless intention. You only know how to flow love and respect and kindness to yourself, compassion to yourself. You use the humor to make life smoother. You laugh with the past. You see the comic past. I was feeling shame when I was chasing a girl. You look behind and you smile. That's humor. That's compassion. And it makes it smooth. So the shame doesn't become a stone. The shame becomes the lesson. I was holding resentment with this person. In fact, from an expansive point of view, it makes no sense to resent this person. We joke, look at me, how I was resenting, how I was stuck. I was in front of a door that nobody lives there, and I was knocking at the door, waiting for them to open. Wow, that's human. Because I saw a door, I was thinking it should be open. I was operating from logic, from the mind. I've been told that behind any door, there must be something. I couldn't read the illusion. I was thinking. From thinking, I am granted to be stuck at some point. I'm granted to be ignorant. The innocence will make me trust sometimes the wrong way. You see the difference? Humor is power. I look at Ralph, especially the memories of the past. Trust me, there is an element of joke, of comic. I was scared about this. Wow, that's me. I'm human. There is no guilt. Now, when we feel guilt, we want punishment. We love the negativity. We don't want to admit it, but we love it. We don't want peace. Peace, we don't want it. We say, yeah, but when it comes to the pragmatic state, you can see how We don't want peace. Because if we wanted peace, we will reflect the intention that drives us towards peace. You have people, they have money, and you suggest them to invest in a coach. Guess what? I'm okay, I'm fine. Pride, deny. And one day the person comes and says, I hate my life. Why? They spell the reason. With compassion, you say, wow, I understand your suffer because I'm human. That's the price of the evolution. We get stuck with the adversity by denying, with the arrogance of not admitting that feeling powerless is human. And we are not becoming life. We are not showing up as life. There is no love. We are blocking the flows of the energy of life. Now, that same person prefers to buy a Lamborghini, a good house, but he doesn't prefer to invest in his emotional economy. I have no money. I'm okay. Then you are smoking cigarettes. Then you are jumping into escaping to drugs, addiction. Why? Because there's no love to yourself. There's no appreciation. There's no gratitude to be part of life. You are being created without asking. Wow, what a gift. Now, when there is love, it's impossible not to invest in yourself. Let me give you a joke. Someone comes to you and says, Ralph, 10 pounds piece. 10 pounds. Yeah, I sell you peace. And he said, 100 pounds and you have the most experience that you will love to experience. That is funny. What you like, food, and travel, 100 pounds. Guess which one we will straight away, we will go and we'll say, I have 100 pounds to have fun, to enjoy life. That's what it is. Peace is boring. 10 pounds, if it's cheap, it's because it's useless. That's the mind. And it's insane. So we are buying 100 pounds, suffering, negativity, attachment. We invest in it, no matter what. We chase to be right. We chase someone to acknowledge and to be sympathetic with us. We chase to stay in a low vibration just because it seems good. And we know how cheap is peace. 10 pounds. The highest value that a spirit can have. In fact, the purpose of life is peace. It's always there. Between what I'm spelling and when I stop speaking is peace, is silence. 10 pounds. Now imagine if you tell this guy, hold on one second, come and live in my house. You will live here. You will always be here close to me. Peace. No, don't worry, no problem. I will pay you anything. And the one that comes bringing you the illusion of life, the ego propensity, the false promises, the imbalance. It says, hold on one second. I will sell it to you 150 pounds because it's exclusive. It raises up the price. So the ego will always tax you higher. Pain will always cost you more in the long game. Peace, cheaper. Because it's love, it's presence, honesty, truth, kindness to yourself. I did a mistake. I'm human. I'm willing to learn. And I will take it from the joke, from the humor, to understand I am limited. I will ask the sea for help because I'm the wave. And if I'm expressing as a wave, I guess there is an element of love that allows me to express. This is when the beliefs come strong. When you align yourself with the sea as a wave, you are powerful. And that's how giving life is. It will give you the opportunity to become wave again. That's another day, another time, another lifetime. It dissolves, you transform, you come again. Until one day you understand that the expression, the way you express, has nothing to do with your nature. So, no matter what you are going through right now, it's transitory. You will change the form. You are beautiful. You are light. You are life. You are loving. I am feeling how you feel right now. Exactly how you are feeling, I am feeling it. The spirit has no language, it's direct. The spirit, the nature, the essence of what we are, not what appears to be. That's the mind. The mind has appearance. The spirit, what it is, I'm feeling your calm. I'm feeling the transaction of the energy to your soul because we are the sea. So take this video. I always invite you to take a pen and a boli. Sorry, boli is in Spanish. I'll teach you some Spanish. Boli y papel, that's pen and paper. So take a boli and take a papel and write your journey with these videos. I have a website, but the website is just a tiny space. I coach one-to-one, teams, people. That's different. But I have a YouTube channel, which is my business, where I can reach out to more souls. I can create a journey with the person, no matter where you start from. So I want you to have your journey, and each video of them, pragmatically you experience it. That's your proof. If you are feeling lighter, if it's nourishing your soul, if you are getting there, that's your journey. You are going back to your source, which is life, consciousness, to recognize that you are part of the sea. And implies having fish, having mountains, but you know that there are mountains in the sea. You have ships, you have many things there. They are part of you that you are the sea, but it's independent of your essence. So when a fish is going, you know that it's all one. So when you have a transition in your life where there is struggle, there is adversity, there is discomfort, remember you are the sea. So we don't resist it. We don't blame it. We don't try to stop it and control the outcome. So as a wave, once you understand that you are the sea, you don't try to make it look like this or like that. You allow it to express. I'm Spanish. I am from Valencia, which is Mediterranean Sea. The wave is not very, if you want to make surf, it's difficult there because the wave has like not the biggest size. Now, if you go to the Atlantic, Portugal, or you go to the north of Spain, that's where you have people surfing, doing surf, because the wave is different. The water, the density is different. Now, there's no difference between Mediterranean and Atlantic. It's the expression. So when you go to Atlantic, the world is the water, the sense is cold, But in Spain, the water is soft. Ibiza, Mallorca, all of that are Mediterranean kind of sea. The water is different. The color is different. So life will express different colors, different shape conditions, but it's all one. So take the pen, stay with it, allow it to be there, be open to accept what it is, use the reference of Ralph, am I with the soul? Am I life? Am I supporting? Am I thinking positive? Am I saying no to negative, which is yes to positive? Am I saying no to resentment, which is yes to forgiving? Am I saying no to being rigid and right? And I'm saying yes to be open and flexible? That's your reference as life. Now, the mind, is it constructive or destructive? Is it just bringing pictures of what is painful? Or is bringing pictures of what is exciting, challenging? Okay? Imagine if you are going to travel and you have something happens, the car stops, and the mind says, yeah, the car stops, I'll leave it here, I'll call someone for help, but also I think I'm close to the train station, so I can take the train. And I have someone, I can delegate to someone to resolve what's happening with the car, but I'm going. That's the mind, it's constructive. It's not resisting. So I will not eclipse my travel because what happens? I become the travel. That's when you end up in the story, telling the story. I was in Thailand, this happened, this, and you joke. And it's smooth. Why? Because you finished the trajectory. You became the travel. The travel is you. You are 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. You are life. And you are expressing with life as it comes. So don't forget, you are a wave, particular, but you are part of something bigger. Ask for help. Manifest. Pray or do whatever you can do. Choose the path that is suitable for you. I choose the subjective, the personal, the spirit, the one that brings you to the light, close. You can choose religion. It's a different path, but it's acceptable. If it's clean and clear and devoid of control and devoid of life, of lies, if the essence is truth, you're on your way. Anything that brings truth, which is life, you cannot say life is false. Anything that brings truth, you are on your way. Now, watch the body. See how it's expressed. If the shoulders are up, if you are feeling tired, if there is one point of your organs that there is pain, that's the chakra that needs to be looked and healed. If I have a car and it stops, I will not put water in it. Petrol. If I want to heal, love, compassion, forgiving, humility. We don't deny the fact that we need help. We don't see humility as something weak. We see it as the access to the sea. So if I want to refill my car, I will always put petrol. If I want to heal, I will always put love. Food, I will post more videos. Now my intention, I'm in the season of the general. I will be getting more specific in each video. I will end up posting a video where we will talk about nutrition, the personal training stage, the mind, the psychology, behaviors, and the habits of love and spiritual commitment to stick to the faith, the blind faith that we are the sea no matter what. So this is not a dogmatic channel. I don't pretend to persuade you. I pretend to share what really works from experience. So if I'm a sea and what works for me, if I'm a wave and it works for me, it might work for you because you are a wave as well. So I condense the humble knowledge that I have, 34 years working in silence, and now I share it. Why? Because there is no point learning something and taking it to the grave. The meaning of learning is to share. I am a part of the sea. I have to share my expression as water, as wave. It's exactly what happens. So my responsibility, my spiritual responsibility, is to share what works with you, to love you, to send you the best of the wishes, to tell you that life is a long time game. Become the travel. Forget about the destiny. Let's focus on the effort. Let's become the travel. So now there is pain, there's a calling to see what is happening. Now there is joy, that's my reference. Now there is confusion, growth is knocking at the door. Beliefs, we shake, we question the belief. Do I accept this belief? That's why it is me, because I accepted it. That's what means when we are responsible. We are allowing ourselves to understand that we agree, conscious or unconsciously. Before I came to the UK, they told me I'm crazy, I'm mad. What am I going to do in the UK? It's cold, the food doesn't taste. You will die. You are always eating healthy food and you want to go to the UK? Good luck. Now, it's Brexit. There's no way to get in. It's very difficult. 99% of the souls I met, they told me that I was wrong to come here in the UK. Imagine if I agree with those perceptions. Those are all perceptions. 10 years after the UK was better. Really? So, what do I have to do? Wait for another life and be into the gap that when it was better to come? It's ridiculous how the mind and the ego invents. It makes no sense. I came to the UK, people are friendly, people are lovely. Why you project and it comes back to you? Opportunities. I made good friends. It's just beautiful. You are seeing souls expressing different colors, shapes, diversity. I love the British language. I love the weather. I enjoy, I'm grateful to be here. Life gives me resources, YouTube channel for free, jobs, opportunities, peace. Imagine if I could buy that words that they told me. So I became life. I went to the source of life. Life supports. And of course I have my visa. And of course it's a good country. And of course there is love. And it's green. And it's beautiful because when it rains, I use that opportunity to dive deep. That's when I go and study what is going on, mind, body, and spirit. They have gave me the chance to become a coach. I didn't even pay the title. I didn't finish to pay it, and I already was able to applicate and work as a coach. What a life. The food is perfect. The cold, what is cold? I've been in Spain and they're still complaining. It's too hot, I'm sweating, what weather, I hope. There is complaints everywhere. You choose to move on or not. So I tell people who don't want to understand that life is not about what is good or bad. Life is. I choose wisdom. I choose knowledge. I choose love. I choose growth. It was arduous to leave my country and come here, to be honest. But I will do it again. 1,000,000,000 times, I will do it again. If the price is to express what you are seeing, I will go back to any single adversity of my life without judgment. It's priceless to understand that love is infinite. It's not taken, it's not given, it's not borrowed. It is the source. And it wipes out everything. So please love yourself today. Let's enjoy the journey. Let's enjoy and be grateful to be alive. Feel the energy of gratitude. Don't practice it. Feel it. Breathe it. Taste it. Become it. There is an excuse to be grateful. Any second. I have water. I'm safe. My family is okay. I'm growing. I'm learning. I made a mistake. I broke my rib here, but the lesson was worth it. I sustained the ego and it burned my hand, but I could learn. And now I refuse the ego. I manifest love for you forever. I manifest light for you forever. I'm sorry, I cannot give you anything else. I will not give you anything else if it's not positive, supportive. I don't want to know your name. I don't need any admiration, any recognition. I just want you to understand that I'm made as you to give love, to give presence. You are precious. Okay? So I will coach one-to-one, but also I can coach to YouTube channel. There's resources. Don't forget. Life is an infinite source of resources. So instead of waiting to have clients on the website, let me just be giving, spreading love. Guess what? I feel the exact way if I had 1,000 clients. In fact, I don't need 1,000 clients. I need to understand that the energy is flowing. I become the channel as you to allow life to express. Your body will be strong, your mind will be creative, and it will produce, and you will always feel the gratitude no matter what. May God bless your spirit forever. I hope you are doing well. I will see you in the next video. And life is beautiful. Thank you very much.